JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Rampus shot and killed in Spanish Town. The town center of Spanish Town, St. Catherine, was the scene of a brazen daylight shooting on Sunday that resulted in the death of a man. Police have so far identified the man by his alias Rampus. He is believed to be a laborer for Marchpen Road, Spanish Town address. The police say at about 10:30 a.m., Rampus was on Burke Road when he was pounced upon by two men armed with handguns. The men fired shots hitting Rampus all over his body. He was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Man allegedly shot and injured by his mother in Spanish Town. A 46-year-old man was allegedly shot and injured by his mother in Ensom City, Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Saturday. Reports were that at about 12:50 p.m., explosions were heard along Willowdale Avenue in the community. The police say it was later discovered that a man had been shot by his brother. The injured brother was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was admitted for his injuries. The police have not revealed the motive for the shooting. The Spanish Town Criminal Investigations Branch is probing the case. Man charged with murder of fellow inmate at Portland lockup. An inmate at the Buff Bay Police Station lockup has been charged with murder following the beaten death of a fellow inmate in September. The accused is 22-year-old Malik Lewis, a baker of White River, Buff Bay, Portland. Lewis was charged with the murder of 57-year-old Patrick Perry, a farmer of Long Bay in the parish. The Port Antonio police say at about 10:05 a.m. on September 20, Perry was in the lockup of the station when a commotion was heard on the cell block. The officers visited the cell and Perry was found unresponsive. He was assisted to hospital where he was being treated after he was severely beaten. On September 29, Perry succumbed to his injuries. The police say Lewis was charged on November 21 after a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized. Two men arrested in Golden Spring following gun and ammunition seizure. Two men have been arrested by the St. Andrew North Police following the seizure for loaded gun in Iron River, Golden Spring in the parish on Saturday. The Stony Hill police say at about 4 p.m., a team was on patrol in the area when members saw two men sitting at a shop, one of them wearing a ski mask. The police said the men started acting in a manner which aroused their suspicion. A search was conducted and a Taurus 9mm pistol, fitted with a magazine containing 13 rounds of ammunition, was reportedly discovered in a bag close to the men. The men were held on suspicion of possession of prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. 23-year-old farmer charged for double murder in Craighead, Manchester. A 23-year-old farmer has been charged with the murder of a bartender and a man at a bar in Craighead District, Manchester, on July 13. Joanne Williams, otherwise called Dangles, of Pike District, Christiana, is charged with 2 counts of murder, possession of prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, wounding with intent, and using a firearm to commit a felony. The Mandeville police say at about 10:10 p.m., a woman was at her bar with 2 men when they were pounced upon by Williams who brandished a gun. He reportedly opened fire on all 3 people before escaping in the area. The police were summoned and on their arrival, the injured persons were taken to the hospital where the woman and one of the 2 men died while the other victim was treated. The deceased were identified as 35-year-old businesswoman Tanisha Burton of Craighead, Manchester, and the 74-year-old Wilford Mollison, also of Craighead. An eyewitness statement was used to identify Williams as one of the gunmen. He was subsequently arrested and was charged on Friday. Denham Town Councillor Jermaine Hiatus died. Jamaica Labour Party JLP councillor for the Denham Town Division, Jermaine Hiatus died. It is understood that he suffered a heart attack and died at hospital on Saturday night. Jamaica Labour Party Deputy Leader for Area Council 1 and Member of Parliament for West Kingston, Desmond McKenzie, confirmed the passing of Hyatt, who he described as a champion representative who gave priority to serving the people of his division with distinction. I am stunned by the news of the death of Councillor Hyatt. He served the people of Denham Town well. He was a champion representative who gave priority to serving the people of his division with distinction. Only a few weeks ago he was in fine form when he addressed the Area Council 1 meeting in West Kingston. We'll miss his contribution, even as we grieve his untimely death, Mackenzie said. The JLP deputy leader also expressed condolences to Councillor Hyatt's family, friends, and colleagues. The Jamaica Labour Party's thoughts on prayers with Councillor Hyatt's loved ones at this difficult time. It is a trying time for us in the Jamaica Labour Party, in particular, those of us who serve in the local government fraternity, Mackenzie said. Only a few weeks ago, we were hit by the news of the death of Councillor Christopher Townsend, who is to be laid to rest on December 7, 2024, at the Beulah Pentecostal Temple at 27 Olympic Way in Kingston. We also continue to hold Councillor Townsend's family up in our prayers. Electrical hazards and constant flooding haunt Manchester School awaiting critical repairs. The incessant bites from mosquitoes are the least of Principal Debbie Hutchinson's worries. Since taking the helm of Grovetown Primary and Infant School in Manchester in 2020, Hutchinson, alongside her staff and the Parent Teachers Association (PTA), has been consumed with a more alarming fear: the potential collapse of the school's roof, which could lead to a tragic loss of lives. Stanley Broomfield, who became the school's board chairman this academic year, has been grappling with the scale of the crisis. This is not a today problem. This is not a Hurricane Beryl problem. Every single block is leaking. One block was fixed in 2018 and just started to leak again. I've seen some videos where I can't imagine that so much water could be coming from the roof, he said. While he narrated the problem, Broomfield acknowledged the burden now rests squarely on his shoulders. I am so upset. You hear of these problems over the years in other schools, but no, you're my as a board chairman, and this is in my lap. What must I tell a parent if something should happen? What? If this was another primary school in some other parish or community of influence, it would have been fixed. So, our Prime Minister or Governor General can't come from Grovetown Primary. Look here, it must be fixed, he exclaimed, visibly upset. The journey to Grovetown Primary and Infant School is fraught with challenges. From toll gate to the school, the road is riddled with potholes, some exacerbated by Hurricane Beryl, while others are remnant of years of neglect. The surrounding environment, overrun by mosquitoes breeding in stagnant rainwater, adds to the school woes. Principal Hutchinson detailed the dire situation inside the school. We have a perennial leaking roof problem and the ministry is aware of it. We have 5 blocks and all blocks are leaking. This has been so from 2012, she said. In 2018, a block was fixed but has started to leak again. The other 4 blocks are done to be fixed. So each time it rains, the classrooms are flooded, said Hutchinson, placing an emphasis on flooded. The ceilings are dislodged and they are broken. In some classrooms, they are hanging, and that poses a threat to the safety of students and staff, she further detailed, noting that hundreds of books in the library were destroyed. The leaks have now spiraled into an even bigger problem, an electrical problem, said Hutchinson. An assessment was done by an electrician, and there is widespread crystallization and corrosion. At some points, some classrooms do not have current. We have been having dialogue with the Education Ministry, and I was informed just 3 weeks ago that we're a priority school and that the school will be fixed in the next financial year.
November 6th, Grovetown Primary and Infant School, effects of Storm Raphael. We are here, we are sweeping out the water from the classrooms. The students are online because all the classrooms have water, so we are sweeping the water out of the classrooms. The teachers are here helping along with the ancillary workers. This is our dining area and also a classroom, completely underwater. This is the tuck shop area. There's water on the floor. Because of the roof, all the roof is leaking. By the infant department, the decking is leaking. So one classroom, as you saw in the previous video, is underwater. So this is the tuck shop area.
Last week, Latoya Harris, Executive Director of the National Education Trust in the Education Ministry, said that the building officer is now preparing the bill of quantities with a detailed material listing. This will allow the ministry to determine scope and cost of the needed repairs. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.